Say hi to Jeannie too.
Go find Grandma. There she is.
Right over here, please. Sit down on the floor, crisscross applesauce. We're going to have a lot of kids coming in. You're good right there, crisscross. You can hear my stories. You haven't heard my stories before, have you? Have you? Have you come by every week?
No, just the first day.
You said it's your second time.
Yeah.
We did it the day they set this up.
Oh, the opening day?
Yeah, we were going to try last week, but we got stuck in traffic, so.
All right, well, I'll tell you a fun story today. That's my Santa bag. Come on, crisscross applesauce, everyone. Who's been here before for story time with Santa? You saw the first one, right? Yeah, well, today's the third one. Hello, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. All right, is that everyone? Are we ready to start story time with Santa Claus? What is your name, young lady? What is your name? Say it again. Lorena? Lorena, can you hand me my bells? Thank you. We're going to start off today with story time with Santa. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Bass Pro in San Jose. And every Tuesday, I tell you stories of the North Pole and all the adventures I do every year. I mean, has anybody ever heard my stories before? You have come. Did you come before last year? Well, I've got a great story for you today, but before we start story time with Santa, I thought maybe I could ask the boys and girls a little question and see how well you know about Christmas. Are you guys ready? Yeah. Is everyone ready? Say yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Now you're ready. All right. My first question today is, everyone knows Santa Claus has reindeer, right? Yeah. But you know how many reindeer Santa has? Let's find out if you know. 3. Somebody said 3. Okay, that's good. You said 13? 13. Very good. What do you think? 4. That's a good guess. Anybody else? 50. That'd be a lot of reindeer. Nobody else? All right, well, let's count them. Let's see here. Let's see, there's Dasher and Dancer, and Prancer and Vixen, and Comet and Cupid, and Donner and Blitzen. That makes 8 reindeer. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? Who's that? Right now, we're all going to sing together. Everyone ready? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer had a very shiny nose, and if you ever saw him, you would even say it glows. All of the other reindeer used to have to call him names. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa Santa came to say, that's me, you know. Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then all the reindeer loved him as he shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. I still got it, don't I? Ho, 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 ho. Well, boys and girls, thank you all for coming to Story Time with Santa at Bass Pro in San Jose. Come, everyone. Join us. Sit down on the floor, crisscross applesauce. I'm about to tell you a very special story. The story I'm going to tell you happened a long, long time ago. Thousands of years, as a matter of fact. It's how it all started. When I was born. You know, a lot of people don't know this, but I was born almost 2,000 years ago in a small little city called Myra in Europe. That's right. And it was a little village, and my father was a carpenter, and he knew how to build things. And he taught me how to build things out of wood. And as I grew up, I became the toy maker of the village. I made the greatest toys in all the village. And I'd make toys for boys and girls all around the village. And one day, I went to a very special school, the local school in town. And I went in front of the classmates, and I told them I was the greatest toy maker around, and I would make them a very special toy. Well, you know, the teacher, yes, she was there, yeah, and she really liked how I made all these toys. And she was really excited about me making toys for all her class in the school. So you know what happened? She asked me if maybe her and me could go out on a date. You know, so I went out on I was a young man back then. I was very young. I was only, I think about 20 years old. And I went out on a little date with her. Her name, you know her name? Her name was Mary. Mary was a beautiful school teacher. And she had the whole class get a toy from Santa. And we went out on a date. We went out to the local pizza parlor and had a slice of pepperoni pizza. I like pepperoni pizza, you know. And you know what Mary did for me? She made me a pumpkin pie. I love a good pumpkin pie. Well, Mary and I went out on several dates, and we really fell in love. And Mary and I got married. And Mary became my wife. And now you know Mary as Mrs. Claus, don't you? Because Mrs. Claus is my wife. That's right. And we got together, and we were married for many, many years. And I built many toys for the boys and girls. But then one day, I was saying, I think we should retire together and find a beautiful place up north. So we went up to the North Pole, and I got my compass. And the compass points to north, south, east, and west, right? But it always points to the north. So I got my compass, and I went on my sleigh, and I traveled as far north as I could. All the way to the North Pole. And when I got to the North Pole, I knew I landed because my compass started spinning in circles. You know? Because you know why I was spinning in circles? Because I was at the North Pole. And when you're at the North Pole, it spins in circles because everywhere is north. I'm right in the center of the North Pole. And then I looked all around me. and I saw all these beautiful tall trees. And the trees started to shake. They started to dance. Let me ask you, boys and girls, have you ever seen a dancing Christmas tree? No, neither have Mrs. Claus and I. Well, let me tell you, when I saw this trees dancing, I looked a little closer, and I saw in each and every tree were the elves. The elves were dancing and living in the trees. And I made a big announcement. I said, "Hear ye, all the elves, gather around for a moment. I want to talk to you." And you know what they told me? They told me they are cobblers. Does anyone here know what a cobbler is? No one? You got to look it up on the interweb. A cobbler is a shoemaker. You see, the elves were the original shoemakers. They used to make shoes for boys and girls that were poor and did not have shoes. And they put little gold coins by the fireplace. And all the kids would come and try to get, on Christmas Day, a little brand new pair of shoes and some gold coins. Did you know that? So I told the elves, I said, you know, you and I can work together. You like to make shoes, but I can teach you how to make toys. We can make toys for boys and girls on Christmas Day, just like you give them shoes. We'll still give them shoes sometimes, but we can also give them toys. So I taught them how to make the toys. And you know who was my head elf? His name is Legolas. Legolas is my head elf. Legolas came up to me and he said, "Santa Claus, I have a new idea for a brand new toy." And I said, "Really, Legolas? I've taught you all these toys and you have a new idea?" And he said, "Yes." He said, "You know that room out back? That out back with all the broken toys?" And I said, "Yes, Legolas, I do." He says, "Why don't we give the boys and girls this year broken toys, wrap them up in a box, put them in a present, and a little pretty bow?" Let me ask you, boys and girls, if I gave you on Christmas Day broken toys, do you want them? Everyone say no. No one likes broken toys. So I told Legolas, I cannot give the boys and girls broken toys. And you know what he said to me? He said, "Santa Claus, I've worked with you for almost 1,000 years. And I've been making toys for all the boys and girls. This year, if you give the kids broken toys, I promise you they will love them." I didn't believe him. But I said, "Legolas, you are my head elf, and I trust you with all my heart. This year, I'm going to give the toys, broken toys, to the boys and girls from that little room we have out back, and we'll see what happens." You know what happened? All the boys and girls loved them. I gave them broken toys in a box, wrapped them up in a Christmas bow with all pretty paper. They opened them up, they were completely broken, and I gave little instructions how to fix them, and they put them together. And I went to Legolas. "Legolas, I don't believe it. You're right. These toys have become the best toys we've ever made in the North Pole. So you know what? We're going to name these toys after you, Legolas. We will call these toys the Legolas Toys of Christmas." Everyone say, the Legolas Toys of Christmas. Everyone. The Legolas Toys of Christmas. It's very difficult to say, isn't it? So I said, Legolas, that's a long name. Let's shorten the name. We'll call these toys Legos. because isn't it true when you get a box of Legos? They're in a box, right? They have little instructions, and they're like broken in little pieces, right? And then you put them together, right? Let me ask you a question, boys and girls. Do you boys and girls like Legos? You know what that means? That means you like broken toys. And that's the story of how Santa Claus and Legolas created the very first Legos. Thank you very much, everybody. Did you like that story? Did you know that story is not in any book? It's not in any movie. Not in any cartoon. That story you could only hear directly from Santa Claus. And that's why you're all here to hear a story you've never heard before. Thank you all for coming to Story Time with Santa. I'd like to finish today's story time with one of my favorite songs, and I think you all know it. It's Jingle Bells, and we'll all sing together. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells and bobtails ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Everyone, oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Hey, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. I thank you all for coming to Santa Claus's Story Time at Bass Pro in San Jose, and I'll be here every Tuesday telling you another story. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you all. Now don't go away, because we'll be having a line up here, and we'll visit each and every one of you and take pictures with all the boys and girls and your families. Thank you everyone for coming.
Let's do it by herself first.
Oh, okay. She's one of my fans, huh? You always come to visit me every year, don't you? How old are you now? Yeah, last year you were 6, right? Now you're 7. 6, 7. Remember that? Now you're 7. Last year you were 6. That's true. That happens. All even Santa's does it. All right, we'll take a picture now. Your mom works here, doesn't she? Yes, that's true. Remember when I talked to you on your cell phone? I talked to you, didn't I? Yes, I remember. I was talking to you in the FaceTime this time. Yes. Okay, we can come and visit, okay? Let's take a picture together. Oh.